Do you amend? Rototill?
No.
Do you dig down and amend?
No.
You build up, you build up, you build up. So in my back line that I had a bunch of sugar sand dirt back there, I brought in 6 inches of mulch. Did I say compost? What did I say?
Mulch.
What is mulch? Wood chips. Okay, there's a whole thing on Google about wood chips. The guy from Echo is going to come teach a class in my backyard about planting fruit trees in wood chips.
When is that?
When is that? Don't know yet. I'll let you know.
Okay.
Anyways, long story short, that's how you make soil in Florida. Is you take mulch, and you don't do mulch like this. Oh, I want it to go as far as possible. You can't spread it all out and have empty spaces. You have to go mulch, and you have to carpet it. Do you see what I'm saying? But if you do that, and you give it 6 inches, and you let it sit for 6 months, and you come back, and you actually take a shovel, what are you going to find?
Dirt.
You're going to find dirt. You're going to find soil. So I did, in my line, I did that twice. 6 inches, let it rest, put it there. But you can start small and do one little area. But why do you do that first? Because if you dig a hole and throw in good soil, and all the soil around it is bad, guess what's going to happen to your root system?
It's going to stay like this.
It's not going to branch out of that one little hole that you just made a nice hole of nice stuff, because outside of it is not nice. And it's going to stick its little root out, and it's going to go woo! And you want your root systems to go down and out. And that creates good, strong trees, down and out. So in order to get good soil, you want to go ahead and just build up. And then as you're building up all around, and then you dig a hole, and then you put the tree in, and then you put all back the crappy stuff, excuse my French, and then what happens over the course of that mulch breaking down, what's it doing? It is amending the entire soil around it. So when you do fruit trees, don't just do, not like a vegetable patch, don't just cut a hole in the grass and plop it down. Do the same idea. Do a hole and do it about 2 to 3 feet out. Now you're giving it enough space, because you don't want grass all up to your root, to your branches, or I mean your trunk. Thank you. You don't want grass up there. Why not?
Kill it.
It robs
It
it.
takes the nutrients.
It will eventually kill it. But grass is designed to have a short root system. Your trees are designed to have, or your animals are designed to have long root systems. And if you've got grass going all the way up to your trunk, then that water that's being either sprayed on a drip system or a sprinkler system or anything, or water from the sky raining, that grass will steal it first, and you will not get deep watering. And then your trees in the first wind, because their root system is not able to, in the first wind, it's going to fall over. So to create a stronger tree, you want to have good deep watering. And so you don't want any grass around that. And what did we just talk about? Who lives in that grass anyway?
All those bugs.
All those bugs to begin with, right? So you don't do a double hole down. That's one of the #1 errors, is I can say, oh, double size. And I remember people saying double size. So I go down double. No. Only dig down the depth of your pot. Go out by 2 times. And whatever you dug out, put it right back in again. And I had somebody at my house volunteering, which is pretty funny. Can I volunteer to help you pull weeds and plant plants? Sure. If you ever want to come to my house and volunteer, feel free. So anyways, so we were planting something, and when we put the dirt back in again, I said, make sure you get it really nice and tight in there. And they went, okay, I don't want to break the roots. Okay, ready? Here's me. You need no air pockets. You got to make sure you really get that dirt around there. Don't worry about the root system. You need no air pockets. Because if you don't get that air pocket out of there, that water will sit in there, and you will not understand why your tree just died. Because you watered it and watered it and watered it, and why did it die and why did it lose all its leaves? Because it was sitting there with you cannot have a puddle at that root system. So I mean, I'm telling you, do that. People go, oh, and if you go back and you say, I don't know if I did it too hard, I guarantee you, wow, it'll still sink in there again. So be careful. Do it really strongly, right?
It
All around there. See that?
It creates a fungus in the
Correct.
in the dirt.
Now, your mulch is going to be out to here. Do you see that? Wherever your drip line is, and then a teeny bit more, you're going to put a bag of compost around it. Now, what did I just say?
Compost.
And what is that?
Nutrients.
Just dirt. Good dirt, correct? So you planted it, now you're gonna put kind of like a tire, a ring around that plant, wherever you feel the drip line and a teeny smidge out is. Do you see that? Why are you doing that? That is your slow release fertilizer. You don't need slow release fertilizer if you put compost in a little mound around that tree, because over the course of time, what's gonna happen? It'll absorb down in there and you just fertilize that tree. I have 175 trees in my backyard. I have not used not 1 teaspoon of chemical fertilizer on any of them. And did I just tell you how many were fruiting right now? I've not used any fertilizer. I use compost. Right? How much cheaper is a bag of $5 compost than, have you bought fertilizer? Have you priced it? I think it's gold plated. It's kind of expensive, correct? All right.